Hey everyone, it's Riley. Welcome back to my channel for another custom bullet journal flip through. I always love these flip through videos because I love the process of making a new bullet journal. Ever since I started doing it for other people, I almost enjoy bullet journaling for other people more than I do for myself, as weird as it sounds. But yeah, so seeing these videos come together and seeing kind of the culmination of all of my work is really fun. So this bullet journal was a really fun one to make, and the customer that I made it for requested all of the themes in advance. So I didn't have tons of freedom as far as choosing the themes, but she did give me the go ahead to kind of make them my own. So while I did have inspiration for all of these that came from Pinterest and Instagram, wherever she got these ideas from, I did try to add some of my own elements and make them a little bit unique compared to the pictures that I received. Another exciting thing about this custom journal is that I actually started using new journals, and I really love them. So for those of you who have watched my past custom bullet journal flip throughs, I've been using these journals right here, which are from Dollarama, and I really love these journals. I think they're so cute with the linen covers and just that gold foil writing, but huge downside, the binding. I think it looks cool. It has this unbound look, and at first I was all about these journals, and I still do like them, but it kind of depends what you're using them for. I don't think they'd be great as a daily journal because they do kind of start to pull away from the edges. So the pages kind of start to pull away from the cover. You can't see it too much on this one, but I have others that are in a bit worse shape. And so I'm trying different solutions, using some Gorilla Tape to sort of rebind them and then covering them with different fabric. But yeah, as of right now, I've kind of moved away from using these Dollarama ones, at least to give to other people, because I don't want bullet journals falling apart. Even if they're so cute, you want them to be functional and you want them to be sturdy if you're going to be carrying your life in these journals like I do. So this new journal is one that I picked up from Michaels, and I really love it. It was $14 Canadian, and it's got 120 GSM paper, 180 pages, and it's stark white paper, rounded corners, page numbers. It's got the elastic, it's got 2 ribbons, it's got a little holder for a pen, it's got a pocket in the back. So I really love this journal. I think it's really great quality for the price. I know I was searching on Amazon for good quality journals that had a reasonable price, and surprisingly I feel it was hard to find, which I thought it would be a really easy thing to find, and maybe it's just shipping to Canada sometimes costs a little bit more, so maybe that was the turnoff there. But I'm really thankful that Michaels had these, and they had them in a bunch of different colors. They had this gorgeous black, they have these sort of linen ones, they've got this gray linen one, they have sort of a light brown one with flecks of color, kind of autumn colors like cream and orange, and I actually really like that, even though I'm not generally a huge fan of brown, so it sounds kind of weird, but they did have a huge variety. They had bright colors, they had metallic ones like rose gold and silver and things like that. So they had a ton of variety, and I'm really happy with the quality and how it turned out for this journal. So this is a 12-month journal that I made for a student. She requested to have the same weekly spread throughout the entire thing, where she can track some things different physical activity that she does, music lessons, her mood, and different things like that on a weekly scale. And then on the monthly scale, she just wanted a large monthly calendar for events and things like that. So all of the journals in my Etsy shop are totally customizable like that. You can kind of choose what different layouts you want on the monthly scale and on the weekly scale, and for her, she chose to be consistent. Every monthly calendar is the same setup, every weekly sort of spread is the same setup as well. So let's jump right in and flip through this 12-month journal. So here is the journal. Like I said, great quality. It's got sort of a gray linen cover, an elastic, a pen loop, and 2 bookmarks. So this journal is for all of 2021, and she requested some craft paper for kind of these beginning pages. So I just made a simple heading for 2021 and then a little quote: "The best time for new beginnings is now." Just nice and simple. Here is the 2-page year at a glance spread that she requested. So we've got all the months here, and then I actually highlighted the days of the week with whatever color was kind of the key color of that month. Now here's January, and she requested this light ball theme with this specific quote: "Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light." So like I said, all of the themes were requested by her, so I can't take credit for these as my original ideas or anything like that. I did make a few changes, but all of them were inspired by other pictures that she sent me. So for every month, she asked for the same thing, just a nice big events calendar with a space for notes, and then also a key for how she'll be using her weekly trackers. So January is a strange one. It starts on a Friday, so I've just got a small little weekly spread here but this is what the weekly spreads look like throughout the entire journal. So all of the days of the week over here, the weekend just shares one box for Saturday and Sunday. There's a spot for events for each day along the side, a spot for notes, and then for tracking her mood and her workout and her music lessons. So that's why we have the little key over here. So every month she'll color it in whatever color she wants to use for swim, and also for the happiest mood, whatever color she wants to use for cardio, and sort of the second mood and yoga and so on. So then she can use those colors throughout the month on all of her weekly spreads. Here's February. She requested this strawberry theme, and I just added this little quote, "Life is sweet." And again, the same events calendar, notes, and a key. So all of this is super repetitive. Now March, this is a theme that I've done before, just with this little rainbow, and I used the same quote even because she said she likes it. When it rains, look for rainbows. We've got the calendar, and then our notes and key again. And so the journal that she ordered is called like the minimal doodle. So like there's still full doodles all over the monthly pages, but then on the weekly pages there are no doodles. Like there's no rainbows, no stars over here, just the key colors, but no extra doodles. So there are a few different options that I offer in my Etsy shop, and this is kind of the minimal doodle one. All right, so for April we've got a cactus and succulent theme. And I only ended up doing craft paper because I accidentally wrote March events over here. And so I covered this up and then realized that I should just add some craft paper throughout the spread. So that kind of became part of the theme. And here's May. So this jellyfish theme is one that I've done a couple of times, and she saw it on my channel and requested this one specifically. So again, we've got our events with our notes and our key, and then the usual weekly layout. For June, we have a popsicle theme here. I use this cool light green. And for July, we've got her calendar here, and then here's the title page. She wanted the bee or sort of honeycomb theme for this month. And I've got just a little quote, "Be happy." And then we get to August. This is another one that I've done before on my channel in custom journals, and one that she said she liked, and I changed up the quote this time and wrote, "I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list." So this is a theme that I really love. I might use it in my own bullet journal someday, but so far all I've done is use it for custom orders. Alright, so for September she requested this hot air balloon theme, which I've seen done before, and I've never actually tried it, but I've always wanted to. So I really enjoyed doing this one, and I included this little quote as usual. The same events calendar, notes, and a key, and then our weekly spread. So she told me her favorite color is yellow, so I tried to incorporate yellow into pretty much whichever theme sort of could have yellow, so I tried to make it one of the key colors here in this one. Now October is just this simple ghost theme. I used a really bold font here with some light gray drop shadow, and I really like how the light gray ended up turning out. And November, this is such a cute one. I have never seen anything like this before, but she sent me a picture of something similar and asked if I could do it in her journal. And I had lots of fun doing it. It actually is way easier than it looks to do this little hedgehog in a cup. So I definitely recommend trying this out if you're looking for a cute little hedgehog theme. And finally, December. So she sent me this gnome theme, and again, this is something I have never tried before, but I ended up really liking how they turned out. Just so cute, and I like the red and green. And since December is the last month of the year, and it ends on kind of an incomplete week, I did end up doing a gnome doodle on the final week. Just because I had some extra space. I didn't need to fit events for Saturday and Sunday since the 31st of December is on a Friday. So I had space for a little doodle and just a little goodbye 2021 note. And that is her whole journal, all full. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this flip through. Please let me know in the comments which themes you liked, which themes maybe you've done before or you've seen them on Pinterest and you've wanted them in your own journal too. I would love to hear from you guys, and if you enjoyed this video, please let me know just by leaving a like and by subscribing so that you can join me here on my channel for even more bullet journal content.